All right, moving right along with the part 2 of the Richard Russell disciplinary file. Richard Russell is the officer that tased Jermaine Jones. Jermaine Jones did not die from the tasing. Russell was forced to resign afterwards. The family was only shown the body cam from the tasing, not from the beating to the head and what actually caused Jermaine Jones's death. So there's a lot of extra body cam out there they're not releasing. They keep this investigation open so no one can get the evidence or the body cam or any of that stuff. So this is Richard Russell. He resigned this year, February this year, not too long after Jermaine Jones' death. He is now a police officer with the Warrenton Police Department. That's right, in Georgia. That's right, he didn't quit. That was all part of a ruse. So he became a scapegoat, it seems. But we don't really know because they're not telling us anything. So let's go ahead and get back into his disciplinary file, learn a little bit more about him. On 1/26/21 at 11:30 at night, Deputy Russell was working extra hours with the proactive team when he transported a subject to Deputy Russell entered the facility without wearing a face mask, which is mandated by the sheriff himself, Richard Roundtree. Deputy Anthony Gist observed this and immediately asked Russell to put one on, and he refused. Due to the refusal, Deputy Gist asked Lieutenant David Griffin to assist with getting Deputy Russell to comply. Griffin advised Deputy Russell to put one on, and he took the mask and put it on but left his mouth uncovered. Griffin then asked Deputy Russell, who his supervisor notified him. Deputy Russell continued to get the subject entered into jail, but inadvertently left $100 of the subject's money on the counter where it was found by jailer Richard Sanchez. Deputy Russell filled out the attached property form and put the money total at $492. If the $100 was not found, the subject would have been missing it once released from jail. Deputy Russell has been advised that any future, just in case you ever wondered what the special duty entailed, this is it. So I'll just leave this here. You can hit pause and read it. And let's get on back to the video. Okay, so this is a violation that happened on August 21st of 2020. Silas received a text from Corporal Trimmingham in reference to finding Deputy Russell's assigned patrol car unsecured. My further investigation found that during muster on 8/17/20, it was reiterated that per policy, no patrol vehicle should be left running unsecured when deputies were not in close proximity of the vehicle. And just in case you ever want to know what the internal policies are of the Sheriff's Department, that is going to cost you $131.
That's an attention getter.
To make all of the redactions to the policy booklet. I tried. I'm not paying that much for it, but if you ever wanted to know, that's how you get it. On 8/20/20, at approximately 20:35 hours, Corporal Erd Trimmingham was off duty in his POV at the Circle K. I don't know what his POV is, but okay. Circle K gas station at 2916 Washington Road when he observed Deputy Russell's patrol car parked with its engine running. Corporal Trimmingham went inside the store to look for Deputy Russell, but did not see him. He made his purchase and went back to his vehicle and waited for Deputy Russell to return to his patrol car. However, after about 10 minutes, no one showed. Well, I wonder what he was doing. Trimmingham then checked the door to see if it was unsecured and found both the driver and passenger doors unlocked and his shotgun and AR-15 magazines were unsecure in the passenger seat. Oh my goodness. He then moved the patrol car from where it was to secure. Anybody could have done that. Approximately 20 minutes later, Deputy Russell came outside and then asked about his vehicle. Corporal Trimmingham asked where he was, and he said he was in the restroom. Deputy Russell was just written up July 20th for the same type of violation. So if any of you got to see this joker, go to Warrenton PD and see if you can see a Warrenton police car parked somewhere just randomly with no one in it. And that's Russell. Deputy Russell was just written up in July 2020 for the same violation, received 8 hours SWOP. Deputy Russell has been advised that any further violations of nature will result in more serious, severe disciplinary actions being taken against him. As usual, just old threat. It's very rare that you see anything actually happen. Oh, let's go. I want you guys to look at this bar over here. We're nowhere burger. You know, we're just, I mean, there's a lot. This cop has gotten into a lot of troubles. The news reported 8 infractions. Hell no, there's a hell of a lot more than 8 infractions on here. There's tons. So we're going to be working our way through it a little at a time, trying to keep these videos short so for the people that like to watch them versus the people that don't. Hey, look, but don't forget, guys, to check my community tab and a good gist of it. And I put a lot of documents there that I don't make videos on because I just don't have that kind of time. So be sure to check out the community tab. and also to subscribe and like this video so other people can see it and support to get justice for Jermaine Jones. On 7/20/20 at 17:49 hours, I think that's 5:49, Richard Russell backed spare car into a parking spot in front of a roll-up doors for purchasing at 400 Walton Way. This is the jail, by the way. Russell left the vehicle running and entered the building to drop off paperwork. I don't think anybody's going to steal a police car in front of a jail, but I guess you never can tell. Deputy Russell then returned to the vehicle a few minutes later and discovered that the vehicle rolled backwards, causing the driver's side rear strike the metal pole in the building. This caused slight damage to spare 2003 and no damage to the building. Deputy Russell, by leaving this 2003 running and unattended, violated Richmond County Sheriff's Policy 5210 for Sheriff's Office assigned vehicle guidelines. Deputy Russell was involved in at fault crash on 4/24/20 and issued a written warning in defensive driving course. So this one, he gets 8 hours suspension, loss of take home and special duty vehicle. Ladies and gentlemen, just want to take this moment and give a moment of silence to that, because it's rare to see in these disciplinary files, and I've got a lot of them. I don't make videos on all of them because right now we're just trying to tell a story about the 4 officers involved in the death of Jermaine Jones, just to get a glimpse of their personality. What kind of person or what kind of cop are they? This is how we're going to have to do it, because they will not release that body cam.